In this podcast episode, Barbara Corcoran shares her journey from growing up poor in a crowded family in New Jersey to building a $66 million real estate empire and becoming a renowned investor and original shark on Shark Tank. She delves into overcoming self-doubt, navigating failure, developing confidence, and discovering one's true potential. The conversation also highlights her approach to leadership, talent recognition, sales, and the unique challenges women face in business, revealing insights into perseverance, mindset, and practical strategies for building wealth from scratch. Barbara grew up in a two-bedroom flat with 10 siblings, which fostered a fiercely competitive yet happy environment. Competing for her mother's attention taught her to be a great talker and entertainer, skills that would prove invaluable in business. Despite growing up poor, her mother's organization and systems at home made them feel rich. This chaotic, competitive family setting helped Barbara develop sharp people reading skills, empathy, and an ability to envision talent in others, shaping her later success as a manager and investor. Barbara's dyslexia was initially a burden, causing her struggles like being called stupid by a third-grade nun. However, she reframed this challenge as a strength, crediting dyslexia with honing her imagination and creative problem-solving. It forced her to think differently, prepare meticulously, and develop strong verbal skills. She views dyslexia not as a disadvantage, but a gift that contributed to her unique perspective and success. Her business journey began with a $1,000 investment from her boyfriend, who doubted her ability to succeed without him. Instead of being discouraged, Barbara converted this into fuel to prove him wrong. Confidence didn't come from her achievements, but from knowing she could outwork anyone and get back up after failure. For her, true confidence is resilience, the certainty that no matter how many times she falls, she can stand back up and keep trying. Failure was a constant companion, and Barbara insists it's essential to success. She shared a costly failure when investing $77,000 in videotaping property listings before the internet era. The initiative initially flopped, but later thrived after shifting online, proving early adoption can lead to significant competitive advantage. Barbara emphasizes hanging around long enough after failure to see the opportunity's upside, as breakthroughs often come when others have given up. Barbara stresses the importance of action in overcoming stagnation. Feeling stuck is a universal experience, but success begins by moving on anything, even superficially. Ideas develop through action, not waiting for perfect conditions or solutions. She encourages trying many things to discover what feels right rather than relying on rigid plans, highlighting that businesses and careers evolve through experimentation and adaptation. She advises staying true to your evolving self by choosing endeavors that feel right. After selling her real estate business, Barbara explored diverse interests from cooking to art and PR before discovering her true fit in real estate media. This exploration demonstrates the need to follow instincts and be willing to pivot rather than forcing a fixed plan. Barbara's early work experience in 22 different jobs taught her quickly what she excelled at: sales. She believes successful sales depend on genuine connection and making clients comfortable with their choices, not manipulation or hard selling. Comfort and authenticity build trust and help clients feel justified in spending more, illustrating how sales intertwine with empathy and communication. Operating in a male-dominated real estate market, Barbara used underestimation to her benefit. Ignored by competitors, she innovated freely, hired overlooked talent, and created a loyal, diverse team. This outsider advantage enabled her to outmaneuver established players. She views being underestimated as an unexpected gift that fosters creativity and relentless competition. Barbara differentiates bosses from leaders by emphasizing genuine care for employees and inspiring them towards shared goals. Her leadership style involved working for her people, supporting their growth, listening to their aspirations, and fostering camaraderie. This created a work environment so enjoyable that turnover was minimal despite real estate's typical high attrition. She fires only complainers, viewing negativity as toxic to team spirit. In her experience, women often hesitate to ask for raises or assert themselves, costing them financially and professionally. Barbara advises documenting all responsibilities beyond the original job scope and openly requesting specific raises confidently. She stresses that generosity with credit and assertiveness about worth are vital, as success requires claiming space rather than waiting to be given it. Barbara encourages aspiring entrepreneurs to start immediately, even with incomplete plans or just an idea. The accessible online world enables launching with prototypes, drawings, or waitlists to test market interest before full investment. She dismisses waiting for perfect readiness or right connections, emphasizing that every person met is a potential connection and resource. Moving quickly leads to faster learning and adaptation. Barbara reveals that on Shark Tank, she focuses not on the business pitch, but on the entrepreneur's character, especially their resilience and motivation. She looks for people with fire born from adversity, a desire to prove themselves despite hardship. Trustworthiness and humility in taking responsibility are key indicators for success and partnership. She avoids overbearing personalities and prefers genuine, grounded founders. A good boss instructs employees about their duties, but a leader inspires and rallies them toward a vision that benefits the whole team. Authenticity, alignment with employees' interests, and consistent support characterize good leadership. Barbara believes leaders must truly work for their people, which in turn motivates loyalty and drives success. Barbara underscores meticulous preparation as foundational to confidence and effectiveness. Having over-prepared speeches or presentations helped her project authority and motivate teams despite internal nerves. Being equipped and ready gives an undeniable edge in negotiations, public speaking, and leadership. Barbara candidly shares the ongoing challenge of balancing a demanding career with family and relationships. She credits her successful marriage to clear boundaries, including separate bedrooms to maintain romance and individual space. Business and home needed firm separation, protecting family time from work intrusions and vice versa. Barbara never saw herself as a woman competitor, but simply as an equal competitor in a man's world. Rejecting victimhood gave her strength to focus on outcompeting rather than feeling disadvantaged. She urges women to stop limiting their success by confining themselves to gendered expectations or categories, encouraging full ownership of ambition and capability. Instead of hoarding secrets or holding back information, Barbara advocates generosity in business, which she sees as a sign of confidence. She shares how a competitor who caught her spying professionally helped her start her own marketing company by teaching her everything. Generosity breeds goodwill and strengthens one's position in any industry. Barbara insists it's never too late to begin anew or pursue a dream, no matter your age or past failures. Counting years left as if expecting to live to 105 helped her reframe time and focus on what more she could accomplish. Fear of public failure dissipates once you realize people admire the effort, not judge the fall. The worst outcome is simply returning to where you started, with no real loss. Above all, Barbara's enduring message is that everyone is more capable than they believe. The greatest tragedy is wasting life waiting, doubting, or hiding behind excuses. Success requires shedding limiting beliefs, embracing effort, trying repeatedly, and moving forward one small step at a time until the vision becomes a reality.